Hi, this is Michelle Kellogg, and I wanted to share with you today about your Beachbody nutrition guides. So if you haven't taken them out, take it out, read through it, look through it, because it's lots of great information in these guides. And I want to start this video off with reminding you that this is truly a journey, and we do our best and we forget the rest. What I used to do even 3 years ago and thought that I was being healthy, I figured out that I wasn't healthy, and things that I thought were healthy aren't healthy anymore. And so it's a process, it's a journey. We do our best and we forget the rest. So just keep that in mind as I share some of the stuff that I'm going to share with you. And one of the things is that some of these programs are 10 years old. So, we're more aware of processed foods and eating clean nowadays. And if you're just starting this journey and you can't even think about processed foods, so be it. That's where you are. And we'll start off small. Starting with these guides is a great first step for you. But if you're a little bit more advanced and you've been doing this for a few years now, and you're really trying to eat clean and you're aware of even what eating clean means, then keep in mind that some of these programs were created 10 years ago. So obviously the whole eating clean wasn't quite as big and we weren't as aware as we are today. So if you're aware what that means, it's pretty easy to go through and make changes in these guides to make sure you're remaining to eat clean. But they're still really good guides to get you going. Also keep in mind that there are beginner level programs and there's advanced programs. So if you're doing a beginner level program, that nutrition guide is meant for a beginner. It's just meant to get you started being aware, get you started to eating a little bit better. It's not going to look like the Ultimate Reset where you eat totally clean and vegan for 3 weeks. Two totally different programs. And so it's a journey. And so you can't expect someone who's been eating fast foods and junk food and everything else to go totally clean like that. So the beginner guides are just that. They're to try to start getting you to eat more healthy. So if you're more advanced than that, if you've been eating clean for longer, kudos to you, awesome job. Just keep that up, follow your nutrition guide and make it cleaner. I wanted to give some examples of what is found in a lot of the nutrition guides. There are some easy maybe substitutions you can make to eat cleaner. And again, this video is really just to raise your awareness. So first off, bread. There's lots of bread in most of these guides as your carbohydrates. And I personally like either Ezekiel bread or Dave's bread because it doesn't have any artificial preservatives and stuff like that in it. So Ezekiel bread or Dave's bread. Your chicken and eggs and beef and sandwich meats, lots of deli meats. Make sure to try to I buy organic, but you might not be there yet. But at least try to get growth hormone free, nitrate free. Look for those type of things. Your cheeses, a lot of these programs will call for fat-free stuff and fat-free cheese. Be cautious there. A lot of times fat-free just means they added a whole bunch of crap in it to make it taste good. And you might be better off with the real thing. For me personally, and I can use the extra calories, you just might use, like if it's a recipe that calls for fat-free cheese, you might use less cheese of the real type of cheese. And I buy Tillamook. Actually doesn't have any growth hormones added in it. And that's the brand that I use if I'm going to use cheese. So also salt. This is an easy substitution that all of you can do right off the bat. Pink Himalayan salt. It's actually good for you. It has all the minerals your body needs. So throw away that table salt and go out and buy you some pink Himalayan salt. And you can use as much of it as you want because it's good for you. Yogurt, a lot of the plans call for yogurt, and we're not talking about, at least if you're eating clean, if you're a true beginner, any type of yogurt, that's fine. It's better than ice cream. But the goal is to move you towards more the organic Greek yogurts. Not the vanilla Greek yogurt, not the honey Greek yogurt, because you can add your own honey or maple syrup and control your sweetness, basically control how sweet you want it to be. So I know when I first tasted the Greek yogurt, I did not like it at all. It took me a few years to change that taste bud, and now I love it. And I can't, I taste the other stuff. I'm like, oh, this is gross. It tastes so artificial and fake. Anyway, so it takes time for those taste buds to change is what I'm trying to say. And don't get discouraged. Just make one or two little small changes these are just some suggestions or raising your awareness, basically. And last thought is, if you're drinking the shakes, you'll notice some of the recipes even call for the fat-free Jell-O pudding, like cheesecake pudding. I have no clue what's in there, but I can't imagine that anything good is in there. And I think they only call for like a teaspoon or something, but still, just be aware that it probably does have added sugars, and even if it's sugar-free, that just means it has aspartame, which is awful for you. So just to be aware. So that's basically it. The lesson is to take out your nutrition guide and really read through it. The newer the program, the better the guide. I will say, the more advanced you get with the Beachbody programs, the more advanced the nutrition guide is, and the more important that they really do go together. The best nutrition guide out there that I think we have is the P90X2 nutrition guide, because it has the vegan option and the grains-free option for those of you that have gluten intolerances. So it's important to really follow. 80% of this is nutrition. 20% is the actual exercise. So they say abs are made in the kitchen, and it's true. So our goal, and you can't incorporate everything at one time. You're not gonna master your eating, in one day, and you're not gonna master your exercises. A lot of people will start with just implementing exercise and then tackle their nutrition. Some people will tackle their nutrition first and then start implementing exercise. So it's okay, it's a journey, and we're here all together to support you guys. So go have a wonderful, fabulous day. Bye.